We are here with Celtics assistant coach, 4-time NBA champion, and most importantly, in my opinion, one of the best storytellers in the history of the NBA, Sam Cassell. Sam, 4 titles. Is that crazy to even think about? I mean, in spanning over like 30 years from when you grabbed your first to grabbing the one last year, how do you even kind of conceptualize what you've been able to accomplish in your career with all this jewelry?
It never gets old, man.
Yeah.
It's never get old. And like I tell people all the time, people always ask me, what's the best ring? I said, the last one.
Yeah.
The last one, because you never can resemble that feeling on the duck boats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, seeing all the people, you know, like I told Jayson Tatum at the Olympics, I said, Jayson, I never won a gold medal in my life, but it can't be better than what we experienced winning that championship in that parade. It can't be that. Maybe it is to some people, but you know, asking guys who have one gold medals and winning the NBA championship, and all of them telling me like it's not a comparison.
Yeah,
not a comparison. So me having the opportunity to win 4 championships, it's unbelievable. Like like I said, it never gets old. The feeling is crazy. Words really can't describe it. You know, coming to the league in 1993, winning my first 2 years in the league, and taking 12 years, you know, not winning, and coming to Boston in 08, winning it last year. It's just amazing, man. It's just amazing just to be a part of that winning atmosphere.
Did the rings grow in size every time?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
right?
Absolutely. We got pinky. We got gangster pinky rings my first 2 years in the league. Now we're getting
that thing was like a basketball that you got on opening night.
It was awesome, man.
Beautiful.
Just to see it and just to put it on. Like, you know, you get a ring, man, and the commissioner gives you your ring. It's just like, wow, again. And I have 4 of them, so it's amazing. It never gets old. It never gets old. Hopefully we could do it again this year. That'd be awesome too. Just the parade is the best thing about it.
Oh my God. That was
No, Sam, but I was lucky enough to be in the locker room with you for the celebration last year.
I wet you up.
And you were, yes, you did. Which no one knows how much that champagne burns. Everybody warned you, but it burns.
It burns.
But there's no
goggles for you?
No,
Abby, you didn't have the
not
goggles?
have goggles.
I caught her. She was like, hello, little Mike, and
Like,
everything. I was like,
Nope, here it comes.
But I appreciate it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But there's no doubt you were enjoying yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
How different was it, though, from when you were a player and when you were a coach?
The feeling's still the same. I just think that because we win together, we lose together. And I don't look at it as I'm a coach or I'm a player. Right now in my life right now, you know, I was celebrating with Jayson Tatum. I'm the first one when Jayson Tatum came in the locker room, had the champagne bottle because I knew that people moved the goalposts on this kid so much.
They still are.
And that's the story of his life right now, you know. But he has a great life, by the way. You
He's
know
doing all right.
He's doing quite well for himself. So I was the first one to pour the champagne on him because I worked with Jayson Tatum last year.
Yeah.
You know, I was just player development coach, and just that satisfaction that he finally on the mountaintop. And I just poured it on him. Yeah. I said, man, this is for you, man. Like you deserve everything. This whole moment is all about you and the Boston Celtics, man. And it was a great time at locker room to see him with his friends and family, with his rest of his teammates, just enjoying that night, you know.
Yeah, Jayson letting loose. We don't get to see that very often.
I'm not a champagne
Doing
drinker,
his
but I
little
drink some
dance on the
champagne.
way
You know what I'm
in.
saying?
I love
don't drink
champagne. I love the bubbles.
And I'm a wine guy, but the champagne, you know, it was just, you know.
And something they can never take away.
They never can take it away, man. Just I frame every time I win a championship and I have a champagne bath, I always frame that outfit I had on.
Do you?
Oh, really?
Always.
Do you wash it?
No, I don't
You
wash
can't wash it.
No, I know.
Nothing,
Yeah.
so it's
I
in the
haven't
front.
washed.
So you frame it.
I frame everything that
And you
my
hang it
whole
in the
black
house?
jersey. I hang it in my house.
Yeah.
I frame it. Yep.
What
I
were
got
you-
4 of them.
What was the outfit? I mean,
It looked a lot like this, didn't it?
I had the black
a
sweater
little
we
different
had.
probably than the other ones. Yeah.
I had jerseys on there, you know what I'm saying? So whole thing, I just frame them. And in some of my first year I won it, you still, I had it in the trash bag, my jersey in the trash bag, so you still see the mildew stains on the jersey.
You're not wearing that thing
I ain't
again.
wearing it. It's in the frame. I know if I open the frame, I know it probably smells a little bit, but it's just fantastic times when winning is everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this organization.
Yep.
You know.
Sam, how crazy is it that you won it your rookie season and then again the very next season? And now, 30 years later, knowing how hard that is to do, what do you think about when you look back at those championships versus now?
Man, it's unreal sometimes that I'm a lucky guy, first and foremost, because to win championships, to win 4 of them, you have to have some kind of luck, and coming in the league my first 2 years and winning, it was like, wow. Oh, this was all about.
We do this every year, right?
Then I went 12 years, but I was winning it again.
Yeah.
And tell you a story. My first 2 years I won, I come in the locker room, I see like Hakeem Olajuwon, Otis Thorpe, Kenny Smith, all the guys crying tears. Mm-hmm. And as a kid, you win the championships, no one cries. Mm-hmm. And I see, like, what the hell are they crying for? Like, where's the champagne? And I couldn't understand it. In my second year, I did the same thing, and everybody crying again. Like Clyde Drexler was crying because he went 13 years without winning.
Yep.
And I swear, now you fast forward 12 years later, and we win a championship in Boston, and I'm hugging Kevin. I'm crying.
You were that guy.
I found myself crying. Like I'm like, what the hell is going on right now? And he's crying because I'm crying. Like, and after
it's perspective.
It's like Paul crying, Ray crying, we all crying. Like I'm like, what are we crying for? We just won a championship,
You're still saying the same thing.
It's the moment that you have, and them times that you work so hard to win the championships. People think it's easy. It's one of the most difficult things to do in the game of basketball, especially on our level, because you're playing through all 4 seasons of the year. When it's hot outside, everybody having a good time. Going to happy hour. You going home, getting some rest for the next night. So it was people don't understand the aspect of it, the mental aspect of it. It's cold, then it's get a little warmer. Then in June, it's kind of hot outside.
Mm-hmm. So the parade was pretty warm.
It was scorching.
It was a perfect day.
Perfect day.
Yeah.
It could have been
perfect day to throw some beers back.
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. And our fans in Boston just like,
that was crazy.
Winning 2 championships in Houston, and people always, how you compare the fans? Houston has their own style of how the fans, but these fans here are maniacs. They win a championship here, and trust me, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
As a coach and as a player, I've done both here. You know what I'm saying? And it gets better. Paul Pierce on the duck boat with me and said, "Was our championship this good?" I'm saying, absolutely not. Look at all these people out here. Paul said, "I don't remember it." I said, "I do, but it wasn't like this. This was crazy. It was people throwing bottles of champagne and beer tours. It was crazy." So keep it up, fans.
It was amazing. And I was on the last duck boat, and the energy was still on another level.
Don't stop.
No,
it don't stop.
There was no letdown.
We had the 08 trophy, then JT, then JB had the other trophy. It was just crazy. It was just crazy, man. That was Boston. Keep it up.
The way I explained it to people who asked me what did it feel like that day? It literally felt like electricity was being plugged into you for the entire route. That was
totally.
What was it? An hour and a half, almost 2 hours, that route. But it's different than the in-game environment because it's not 19,000 people. It's literally like millions of fans all screaming the entire time, and it just never stopped. So that's how I kind of explain it. It's like electricity being plugged into you for 2 straight hours.
I think anybody that was over 19 was drunk.
Oh, yeah. There were beers flying in all different directions. The cops were laughing at it. I was like, this is how it's supposed to be.
I had one guy had a Magnum bottle of champagne. He was trying to throw it. I said, don't throw it. Give it to the cop.
You're going to hurt someone.
Don't throw it. Don't waste it.
Don't waste it. Don't break it.
Yeah,
no, we have Whit Grosbeck to thank for that too, though. The tequila that was in every single duck boat. It was this gold, huge, beautiful bottle.
Awesome.
And that was
Sincoro,
thank you.
Sincoro,
that was the moment that I will remember forever is Mike Gorman just taking shots straight from the bottle of Sincoro.
Just amazing.
Just seeing Jeff Twist on the duck boat with us and just seeing he'd been through this a few times.
He's got 4 now.
You know what I'm saying? He'd been through this, and just seeing him just sit back and just observe everything that's going on, just his smile on his face, and just
that's so cool.
Wow, this is awesome, man. Just seeing him just seeing a guy like that been with the organization for many, many years.
Decades.
And seeing him enjoying it and still enjoying it.
He's got 5 now. I said 4. I think it's 5 now, actually.
I thought he had 6.
Yeah. He's got all the ones in the 80s and then 08
Right.
and then 2024.
Just to see him enjoying the parade and the success we have and this organization is having, and him sitting back just smiling like I've been through this before, Sam. Like I said, Jeff, Twist, does it get old? Never gets old when you're like this, especially in this town.
So we've talked a little bit about it. There's a bunch of time between your first one and then your most recent one. There's got to be some common thread between each of the 4 experiences. Is there anything that if someone were to ask you, like, what is the one thing that you saw in every single championship run that is kind of like common between the 4? Is there anything that stands out to you?
Yes. One thing stands out to me most is collectively as a group, from the players to coaches, the PR department, everyone's together. Everyone's together. Everyone's fighting for the same thing, is to bring a championship to that city. And it's different here. Like our shirt says, it's different here. It's really different.
Yeah.
It's really different. Just, in the NBA Finals, our fans, it's 10,000 people 2 hours before when the gate opened up. It's 2,000, the 4,000, the 5,000 people in the arena watching the guys pregame.
Already doing let's go Celtics.
You know what I'm saying? Like my last year playing here as a player in 08, and I was getting maybe 8 minutes and 9 minutes a night. And people in the stands had posters of me and Scalabrine just because we used to play a one-on-one game every day. And some people went for Scal to win and some people went for me to win. So it was just like that. And me and Scal always got a kick about that. And Scal used to cheat me all the time.
That's shocking. I can't believe that.
He'd be out there 30 minutes warming up. And as soon as I come on the court to get my warm-up, he'd be like, come on, check the ball up. Let's play.
I'm already loose. Let's go.
Yeah. And he was not 38 at the time. Exactly.
Oh, you get 3 shots. You get 3 shots, goddammit. 3 shots. Then they check the ball. Now we live. It's like, that's not fair, Scott. You're in a deep sweat. I'm the oldest guy on the team. Now you want to play me like that. But that's how it was. But just the atmosphere of it, man. And that's the things I see is common, that the whole organization is on the same page.
Where does that come from?
It starts up top. I think it starts with Brad as far as the Boston Celtics. And Joe Mazzulla, who people just don't know, he always getting us together.
Now they do.
They definitely know him now. He's always getting us together as a staff and the players. He never separates the staff and the coaches, because we're a family. We win together, we lose together. He never like, it's the players' fault or it's the coach's fault. Sometimes he's hard on us as a staff. He's hard on the players, but he does it the right way. Does it the right way for us.
You've said that coach's locker room is different than anything you've been a part of.
Oh, it's different. I've been coaching for 16 years. And you got to be a part of our staff. I can't give all our things we do around here, but
can you give us some, just like a little snippet?
Well, it's kind of, we're very relaxed. We prepare hard. We prepare our team to play hard. And some nights, we get great results. Well, 90% of the nights we get great results. But it's not the ordinary locker room, coach's locker room, put it that way.
A lot of competitive guys in that room.
We have a great time. We all on the same page. If I disagree with something that one of the coaches doing, and it's nothing, it's never like, well, I'm not into it. Joe has the ultimate decision. See, we're doing what Sam says, we're doing it. We're doing what D-Mac says, we're doing it. So that's how it is. And we just all put our feelings to the side and go with what Joe says, just like that.
That's one of the interesting things that I think people might forget is that like last year was your first season here. And like you're just getting to know the players, you're just getting to know the coaches from the moment that you got here maybe not for training camp, you got to associate yourself during the summer a little bit, but what was that like of kind of like integrating yourself into, it's a new practice facility, not the one that you had when you were here as a player. That's for damn sure. It is very different.
They were in Waltham, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
New coaching staff that you're working around, new president of basketball operations, new players. So what was that experience of kind of like diving in? It
was welcome. I think the thing that Joe did, all the things that he was weak in, he added to a staff. I had a great relationship with players. I understood how the players function on and off the court. He needed me to help him with that aspect of it. Now, Charles Lee added something else. D-Mac added something else. Tony added something else. Guys behind the bench added something else. So Joe...
So it's like everyone's complimenting each other.
Compliment each other and compliment him. Just complimenting him. And he's been phenomenal to work with. Like I said, a lot of people in the public eye don't understand and don't know him because he's not a household NBA name. He didn't grow up 20 years in this business, but he's a magnificent coach, but he's a magnificent person. Better person than coach.
Huh. Why do you say that?
How he treats people. His relationship with everyone on the staff. I think every morning Joe walks in this building and individually try to speak to everybody that's in this building. And you don't get that a lot of places.
Yeah.
That the head coach walks around and say hello to everyone.
He's done a really good job actually coming to the downtown office and being a part of our all staff meetings. And
absolutely.
You were at the partnership,
yes.
The summit that we tipped off the season last year. Like you were there, he was there. He's done a really good job of kind of integrating himself into the whole organization, not just what's going on.
He may not know
here.
everybody that works for the Celtics, but he has touched everyone that works for the Celtics. I guarantee you that.
You said that you understand the players. Can you kind of elaborate on that a little bit?
I understand them. Players, people think that players' only life is on the basketball court. Players have lives off the court too that sometimes can affect. Sometimes can affect your performance on the court. And I've been
because they're human.
They're human. And people think that
the thing that people forget they're not robots.
People don't think that we had a bad game against Atlanta Hawks, and people think that can't happen. It can happen, people. Yeah. It can happen.
It does.
No one has tell me a person that has a job that don't have a bad moment at their job, that they off, just totally off.
Yep.
I like to meet them if they don't. I like to meet them so they give me the recipe.
Give me that.
I want to meet them to get that recipe. But we had a bad night, and the thing that Joe does, we move forward. We understand why we face the problem, why that night happened. We face it, and he gets on us as a staff, and he gets on the players as players, and we just get through. The best thing about Joe Mazzulla, he gets over things fast. He gets over things fast. Now,
the special skill.
Fast to me is a couple hours. It might take him a night of him sitting down praying on it.
But he's going to get over it.
He's going to get over it. The next day is like, okay, that's, a new day. Let's get better. Like the day we had practice, we got better today.
Fans, can you listen to this of moving on from maybe a bad night that happens every now and then? Let's not get caught up in it.
It happens, people. It happens.
No one's perfect.
We just want to be the strongest, the longest. That's it.
Love it.
That's what matters.
Love it.
Sam, from the moment you got here, though, you went straight to work with Jayson Tatum. Did you ask for that, or was that something that Joe wanted you to do?
No, I didn't ask for it. I wanted it, and Joe gave it to me. And the thing that people don't understand about Jayson Tatum, he's a very, very coachable guy. He allowed me to coach him hard. And sometimes I had some hard conversations with him. So I knew that he wanted to be a champion.
Can you share any of those?
No.
Not necessarily
I can't share
the actual conversation.
Big picture.
But maybe.
Well, there's some things we spoke about some things that I needed him to do better on the basketball court. And he actually tries to do it. There's some things we work on in practice. He actually tried to get it done. And that's a compliment to him because Jayson Tatum, let's not get it twisted. He's one of the top 5 players in the world.
Yeah.
In the world.
And we are seeing that this season,
in
no
the
doubt.
world. Top 5. He's
right now
3 times first team All-NBA 3 times in a row. So they don't get no better than that for a guy like that. But he allowed me to coach him. So I have worked with some great players. I played with Garnett when he was the MVP. I played with Hakeem Olajuwon when he was the MVP. I coached Joel Embiid when he was the MVP. I coached these guys. That's a pretty
good list.
So I see success. I know how success looks. I know it. And he allowed me to voice my opinion towards him about his game. Now, he didn't have to because he was first team All-Pro before I got here, And I just told him, to change that, you have to do A, B, and C. And big ups to him. He did it. He did it. He allowed me to coach him hard. Sometimes I get frustrated with him, and I watch the film. I say, "Oh, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad." So I never.
But you also know what he's capable of, and so you want him to reach that
Yes,
standard.
I never go off my emotions right after the game. So I said, let me watch the film. Even though he might have some bad moments in the games, I never was like, God damn it, this and that. I said, let me watch the film. Then I watch it. Then I said, okay, it wasn't that bad, but let's work on this A, B, and C. And I showed it to him. He listened to it. And he like, let's get to work.
Did you expect that when you walked in the door?
Yes.
Why?
Yes, because the league is a small league. It's a big league, but it's a small league. And everybody that has worked with Jayson told me that, man, you're going to love working with the kid.
Interesting.
He's going to work hard. He's good. And if you put your little bit of your tough mentality, not giving a damn mentality towards him, he'll be fine.
As I say, what reputation precedes
That's
oneself?
Right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
How much of it with him is mentality, and you want him to have that killer instinct when he's out there?
He has it. He has it. But we have a good team. Like, he don't have to do everything. And the thing that Jayson Tatum,
he doesn't
Jayson Tatum
need to.
averaged 30
Sometimes
plus
he
points.
does, yeah.
He averaged 30 plus points the year before last.
Right.
So people don't give him credit to sacrificing. He did get Porzingis, getting Drew Holiday. He gave up 7 shots a night.
Yeah.
7 shots a night. And
Which in this league is a
it's
lot.
a lot of points. And a lot of guys don't want to give us 7 shots up a night. So, I compliment him all the time for that. Okay, if we playing pick and roll basketball and they switch a small guy on Porzingis, he's unselfish enough to give Porzingis the ball. And that says a lot about him as a basketball player, that he's growing. And he's still 28,
26.
27,
Yeah.
28, like...
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's
Like
crazy.
10 more years of this.
Yeah.
Sam,
At least probably.
How do you coach court vision? Because it's obviously something that is innate to you. How do you communicate that, but then also teach it to someone who's bigger than you and can see over
They have to
everything?
wear Zenny glasses.
Well, yeah.
That's how, right?
Shout out to Zenny. Big ups to Zenny.
We're just getting sponsors left and right. Sincoro, Zenny.
Right. So he has it. He has the vision. We call it scanning around here. He has the ability to scan, make the right decision, to make the right reads. He just gotta go do it. But also we don't want him to be unaggressive. We want him to be attack mode every time you get the ball. But being in attack mode sometimes call for a pass. He does a great job for that. So I have no problem. Our team has no problem. Jayson Tatum, passing the ball, scoring the ball. We just want him to be Jayson Tatum. That's all. He's ours. We love having him. He's a big part of this whole Boston Celtics franchise. Him, JB, KP, Drew Holiday, D. White, Payton. We're a team. This is the team. Our coaching staff, we're a team. We have a great time together, but we work hard. We work extremely hard.
People don't know how much time goes in with the coaching staff behind closed doors.
Oh my gosh.
It is hours.
Right now,
hours.
Joe with Jayson Tatum right now, watching film right now, So we walk
But
up
a
the
cut
store.
that someone had to put together who spent hours watching the game from multiple angles and then...
We all watch the same game, but see it differently. And that's the thing that Joe always allows us to do. Like, you talk to him today, Sam. You coach Jayson Tatum today. D-Mac, you coach him. So we all get a chance to coach him. And the good thing about him, he accepts it. And that's the key.
That's interesting.
That's the key.
All
What
right,
is what is your favorite thing that Joe's put up at a film session?
There's so many
So we've
things.
heard some crazy things. I know, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know too many things about soccer. I don't know too much because I don't know too much
lot
about
of soccer.
And he loves soccer.
Yeah.
He might put a soccer match on and I'm watching it like, I see the ball, the goal.
Yeah.
I don't know the positions, small forward, forward. I don't know any positions in soccer. And every day he tried to teach me. Like, Sam, I didn't know they had plays in soccer.
Yeah.
He actually got plays in
plays,
soccer.
they got set plays,
I have no idea, no clue about soccer. So
That's because you're an NBA lifer.
yeah, I'm
okay?
I'm
You may have to go outside
no
of
clue
it.
about soccer. I know about tennis. You know what I'm saying? Football. Soccer. Growing up in Baltimore, we didn't have too many soccer fields in my neighborhood.
It was all ball.
All ball.
Listen, we've talked a lot about Joe,
Mhm.
and someday you're going to be Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you've got aspirations to be a head coach. You've interviewed for head coaching jobs. We have heard it. I mean, people are calling in the media for Sam Cassell needs a head coaching job. When is that going to happen? And why do you have aspirations to reach that level and being able to make an imprint on an organization with you leading the way?
I know I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
I had enough training. I'm ready. I just need the opportunity. When the opportunity comes, I know for a fact I'll be a good head coach. Understand people, understand how an organization is supposed to work. Understand how an organization is supposed to look. I understand who I need to help me. I can't do it by myself. I understand the caliber of people I need to be a successful head coach.
I mean, you win 4 championships.
You
kind of understand those things, right?
I've seen a lot. I just need the opportunity. It'll come. It'll come. And when it comes, I'm going to run with it like Joe Mazzulla running right now.
Yeah, there's no fact, or there's no questioning that it's going to come along. But under the guys who you have served as an assistant for, what will you take from each of those guys and kind of implement to your coaching style? I know you've already got your coaching style, but as a head coach, whenever that day does come, what will you take from them?
Well, the game is so different right now. When I first came in the league, because when I came
we could do a whole podcast just on that.
When I first came in the league, the coaches was like, you know what I'm saying? Or else.
Shoot around every morning, practice for 3 hours.
Yeah, it was like that. And now the game is so different because the game has changed. The game has changed for the betterment of the game of basketball. I wish I could play in this era right now.
Do you think you'd be
I'd
as
be
good?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Awesome.
You didn't shoot the 3 though, Sam.
Dude, I ain't have to shoot the 3. No one shot the 3.
I know.
No one shot the 3.
You're saying
but
you could now.
It was awesome.
You had
But I
to.
could shoot it if I had the opportunity to shoot when I wanted to shoot the basketball. But the game has expanded, and it's a great basketball game right now. So just me finding the right pieces to put in place to make me better. And I think my staff will make me better, and I make my staff better. So that's the key.
Well, I know you can't wait for that day to come. We can't wait for that day to come.
Okay.
Everyone who you've coached can't wait for it. They know that it's supposed to come, and it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when and where.
He's ready.
Yeah. I mean, 4 titles already, hoping for a 5th this year. And something tells me that common thread that we talked about earlier, you're going to bring it to whatever organization you wind up with. So
let's go.
We're looking forward to it, man. Hey, thanks for coming on.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate the time. And
thank you, Sam.
Yeah, good luck the rest of the
Glad you don't
season.
have any champagne
Let's try
with
to
you
get
right
number
now.
5. You're
Gotta
getting
protect
pretty
myself.
close to having like the Bill Russell photo with all the rings.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
We got to get a 5th, then you got a whole hand.
That'd be awesome. Yep.
All right. Thank you, Sam.